Hi. Hi everyone, this is Ravi Brahmbhatt. I am looking at challenge number 11. That is for the TiE University Global Business Hackathon this weekend. Thought I offer some tips and suggestions for tackling this challenge. The challenge sponsor has made available some information about what they currently do. So they already build a software or a tool for Facebook group admins that is using information from Facebook API to pull things such as the member count of the group, the post and the comments by the group, and they do this to help the group admin track the group performance, moderate spam, even have best time to post suggestions, and also helping the Facebook admin monetize the group. So they offer this service now, and they're looking to expand, and they're looking for market research. So they've made suggestions such as Reddit, Discord, Telegram. These are all platforms that are kind of similar. They help members get specific information that can be considered like a group or sort of a category. And so these are, think about just, like Facebook, you have your own profile, but then you can go registered for different groups, and a group admin who had created the group has the ability to moderate content and has the ability to send everybody a message and also control how the group is run. Similarly, there services by Reddit, Discord, Telegram. So I'm going to start giving you other ones. So if you're making note, you want to definitely write down nextdoor.com, which is very similar to Facebook, except it's by home addresses of people, and that's how it's categorizing the local HOAs in the region. And there would be a local lead, kind of like an admin. Nextdoor does also provide API, I believe. So developers can go and pull information about certain neighborhoods and then create services to support those neighborhood leads or admins to help them with the functionalities that are mentioned for the Facebook groups. You can think about LinkedIn. LinkedIn also has groups, and on those groups they also have abilities for admins to do things. Then start thinking about other places. So think about Google, and Google had the My Business, where their business owners have access to how people see their information or how followers see their information. There's Twitter, and there's so many other social media platforms where there is an opportunity for an admin to create a group or create some sort of a list or some sort of a page or an identity for them that's maybe on a commercial level or maybe of interest. These admins create these. Now these admins need tools to manage them. So the sponsor here has given you some suggestions on what the expected outcome should look like. They're looking for market research, that is comparing one platform over another. They've already kind of highlighted that they're wanting to see the type of users there are on platforms. So when you say Nextdoor, you can expect homeowners. You can expect some numbers of how many people are on Nextdoor. You can share features like a community alert is a feature. Then also share, typically they have API manuals for these platforms. So a developer can go and get access to the entire manual, which allows them to start communicating with the database, and it allows them to get permission to use the database, and then get pull certain information out, such as how many users are in that membership and things like that. They can now directly tally the database and pull this information for them to then do something with it and help the admins a little bit better. So there are these things that already exist. We just need, for this hackathon, to do some creative research to get the answers to some of these comparative analysis about what does one platform have over another. Some of you could find this information available on some marketing websites that are there to help marketers. Others may have to dig a little deeper and go under, API or open source API tools, or which companies offer an API access into their database. Amazon is another one, by the way. So think about how Amazon has also created all these other extra add-on services where there are people who can manage these services, and then they're going to need tools to help them manage their followers or their customers or their members. So think a little broad when you're doing your search, and then really narrow down to the specifics that are publicly made available. All the information is there. You just have to go and data mine it and go digging for it and find it. Once you find it, put it in the Excel sheet and the Google sheet that the client has required. Do as much as you can. Get a team or two to help you with this as well. You've got 48 hours to put this together, which is plenty of time if you know how to search and how to get the details that you need. There are over 300 different social platforms, so finding 8 or 10 that are currently trending should not be hard. You can also focus on non-traditional web platforms. So instead of thinking about just Facebook and LinkedIn or Nextdoor, you can start thinking about Netflix, and start thinking about how Netflix organizes user data, and think about Roku TV, where individual users can create a channel. Think about broadcasters or radio broadcasters that are on online radio stations. They're kind of admins to their own station, and they have members and followers. So in short, find every platform that offers an API access to developers that has some way of categorizing or creating a brand or an identity online by an admin or a user, and then other people can follow it, can interact with it, and so on. If you find those things, then you can create this market research that says, here's what you've asked for, here's where else I would look at, and then really blow the sponsors' expectations away by delivering a new idea that how they can do this. So hopefully this helps, but all the best. And then of course definitely go check out the resources and references they've given. But remember, because this is a competition, you want to do more than what is expected. You want to try to really wow the sponsor here. And maybe you do that by creating some visual graphics, or maybe you lead them right into how they can recreate their Facebook API very quickly with Nextdoor or Twitter or some other tool, whatever you use. TikTok is another one. Instagram is another one. So you guys know more platforms than I do. But again, the key there is to find the API access for developers. It must be there, available either for free or for a small price for any developer to gain access to. And then it must have an admin or a owner that creates the group or the page or the circle, or the station or the channel, right? They're creating something, and then people are following it, or people are engaging with it, people are opting in to be part of it. Those are where the admin needs tools to manage it. Okay, so I hope that helps, gives you a few more keywords to search for on Google and Bing over the weekend. And I hope you tackle this problem. This one is not that hard. This one just requires some creative data mining skills, and then it requires a persuasive presentation that convinces the sponsor that that's where they want to go next. That's probably where you're likely to win some, get into the semifinals, and then that's also likely to get you potential internships with this company. Is thinking about meeting and beating their expectation. Okay, all right, all the best, and see you this weekend. Good luck.